In February 1997, Mel Waters called into Coast to Coast AM, a late-night radio show famous for the paranormal. Hosted by the legendary Art Bell, the show was a haven for night owls and enthusiasts of the strange and unexplained. It was the perfect platform for Mel to share his incredible story. He claimed there was a mysterious, bottomless pit on his property near Ellensburg, Washington. This wasn't just any ordinary hole. It was something that defied logic and understanding. Mel's description of the hole was both eerie and captivating. Mel described the hole as 9 feet wide, lined with stone, and impossibly deep. It never filled, no matter what was dumped in. He recounted how he had thrown various objects into the hole, from household trash to old appliances and even dead animals, yet it seemed to have no bottom. The story instantly gripped listeners, sparking wild speculation and fascination. People began to wonder if the hole was a natural phenomenon or something more sinister. Some speculated it could be a portal to another dimension, while others thought it might be a secret government experiment. Art Bell, the host, invited Mel back for more interviews, each time deepening the mystery. With each appearance, Mel shared new details and answered questions from curious listeners. The intrigue only grew as more people tuned in to hear about the enigmatic hole. The legend of Mel's Hole quickly spread, becoming a staple among fans of the unexplained. It wasn't long before the story made its way into tabloids and paranormal forums, where it sparked endless debates and theories. Some even claimed to have visited the site, though their accounts varied widely. A single phone call had ignited a legend that would endure for decades. Mel's Hole became a symbol of the unknown, a mystery that captured the imagination of anyone who heard about it. To this day, the story of Mel's Hole remains one of the most intriguing tales in the world of the paranormal. Mel's claims only grew stranger as he continued to share his experiences with the world. What began as a simple story about a mysterious hole on his property soon spiraled into a series of bizarre and mind-bending revelations that captured the imagination of everyone who heard them. People were drawn in by the sheer audacity of his tales and the sense that something truly inexplicable was lurking beneath the surface of the ordinary landscape. According to Mel, he once decided to measure the depth of the hole using a fishing line and a heavy weight. He claimed to have lowered an astonishing 80,000 feet of fishing line into the abyss, an amount that would stretch far deeper than the deepest known ocean trenches, yet he never felt the weight touch bottom. The line just kept going, disappearing into the darkness, as if the pit was bottomless or led to another dimension entirely. Mel also recounted how anything tossed into the hole, rocks, old appliances, even large objects, would simply vanish without a trace. There was never a sound of impact, no echo, no sign that the objects had ever existed. It was as if the pit swallowed them up, defying the laws of physics and nature. This inexplicable phenomenon led many to speculate about what could possibly be at the bottom, or if there even was a bottom at all. But the strangeness didn't end there. Mel described how radios placed near the edge of the hole would sometimes pick up strange broadcasts, voices and music from decades past, as if the air around the pit was somehow warped by time itself. These eerie transmissions hinted at the possibility of time distortion, or perhaps a window into another era, further deepening the mystery and fueling wild theories among those who followed Mel's story. Perhaps the most unsettling of Mel's claims was his account of witnessing a black beam of light shooting up from the depths of the hole. Unlike any ordinary light, this was a beam of pure darkness, so dense and impenetrable that it seemed to absorb everything around it. Mel struggled to describe it, saying it was a darkness so intense it was beyond human comprehension, a phenomenon that defied all logic and explanation. With each new detail, the legend of Mel's Hole grew. What started as a local curiosity quickly transformed into a portal to the unknown, a place where the rules of reality seemed to break down. The bizarre stories and inexplicable events surrounding the hole turned it into a magnet for speculation, wonder, and fear. Mel's Hole became a source of both fear and fascination, drawing crowds of curious onlookers, skeptics, and believers alike. For some, it was a terrifying reminder of how little we truly understand about our world. For others, It was an invitation to imagine what might lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. The legend grew, weaving itself into the very fabric of local folklore. In the quiet corners of rural communities, whispers about the mysterious pit began to circulate, each retelling more elaborate than the last. The story was no longer just about a hole in the ground. It became a symbol of the unknown, a place where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural seemed to blur. People spoke in hushed tones, their imaginations running wild with possibilities, as the legend took on a life of its own. Around campfires and in small-town diners, tales of the impossible were exchanged. Some claimed to have seen strange lights flickering above the pit at night, while others swore they heard voices echoing from its depths. The townsfolk, both skeptical and fascinated, found themselves drawn together by a shared sense of wonder and unease. The pit became a topic of heated debate, with each person adding their own twist to the growing legend. Mel, the man at the center of it all, recounted a story that sent chills down the spines of listeners. He claimed that a beloved dog, presumed lost forever after being thrown into the pit, had miraculously returned days later, alive and unchanged. This tale of resurrection quickly spread, fueling rumors that the pit possessed otherworldly powers, perhaps even the ability to defy death itself. As the stories multiplied, so did the strange reports. Some visitors described hearing mechanical noises, clanks, whirs, and grinding sounds emanating from the darkness below, as if ancient machines were still operating deep within the earth. Others spoke of ghostly whispers that seemed to call out from the abyss, hinting at hidden forces or perhaps the restless spirits of those lost to the pit. The air around the hole was said to feel charged, thick, with an unexplainable energy. Artists and storytellers alike were inspired by these accounts, creating vivid depictions of the pit as a place where reality bent and the impossible happened. Paintings showed swirling mists and shadowy figures, while stories described time behaving strangely near the hole, watches stopping, compasses spinning, and people feeling disoriented. The pit became a canvas for the imagination, a symbol of humanity's fascination with the unknown. The public was captivated, and debates raged on. Was the pit a gateway to another world, a relic of ancient technology, or something far more sinister? Some believed it was a portal to the underworld, while others speculated about secret government experiments or alien involvement. Theories abounded, but answers remained elusive, only deepening the mystery and drawing more attention to the enigmatic site. Each new tale, whether first-hand account or wild speculation, added another layer to the mystique. Mel's Hole became a magnet for the curious and the credulous alike. Hikers, thrill-seekers, and paranormal investigators all flocked to the site, hoping to witness something extraordinary. The legend grew with every visit, every photograph, and every whispered story shared under the cover of night. The legend thrived on its eerie, ever-expanding mythology, becoming a living story that refused to fade. In the end, Mel's Hole was more than just a physical place. It was a testament to the power of mystery and the human need to seek answers in the shadows. As the legend spread, so did rumors of government cover-ups. Mel claimed federal agents seized his land, forcing him to relocate and silencing him with hush money. Theories swirled. Was the hole a portal, a power source, or a threat to national security? The late 90s, with its appetite for conspiracy, made these claims even more compelling. Others reported being warned away by mysterious figures, deepening the sense of danger. The supposed government interest gave the story a chilling credibility. Mel's Hole became a symbol of secrets hidden in plain sight. Scientists quickly cast doubt on Mel's story. Geologists explained that a hole 80,000 feet deep couldn't exist. The Earth's crust would collapse it. The deepest real borehole, in Russia, is only about 40,000 feet and took decades to drill. Experts suggested Mel's tale likely sprang from a much shallower, abandoned mining shaft. Still, the scientific impossibility only fueled the legend's appeal. The clash between fact and fantasy made the story even more irresistible. For many, the lack of proof was just another mystery to solve. No one has ever found Mel's Hole, or even proof that Mel Waters existed. Property records show no trace of him or his legendary pit in Kittitas County. Yet the total lack of evidence only deepened the mystery. Believers saw it as proof of a cover-up. Skeptics called it a tall tale. The story's persistence shows the power of a good mystery to capture the imagination. The absence of evidence became part of the legend, inviting endless speculation. Mel's Hole endures as a classic unsolved enigma. Mel's Hole has become a pop culture phenomenon. It's inspired TV episodes, local art, and even a beer, Mel's Magic IPA. The animated show Gravity Falls paid homage with its own bottomless pit. In Thorpe, Washington, artists created a mural celebrating the legend. The story has woven itself into local identity and folklore. Mel's Hole is a testament to how urban legends inspire creativity and community. Its place in popular culture ensures the legend will live on. Urban legends like Mel's Hole endure because they tap into our deepest curiosity. They challenge what we know, inviting us to imagine the impossible. Mel's Hole combines mystery, the supernatural, and conspiracy, ingredients for a perfect legend. These stories bind communities, passed down and reshaped over time. The legend's adaptability keeps it alive, relevant, and endlessly debated. Urban legends remind us that mysteries still exist, waiting to be explored. Mel's Hole is an invitation to wonder, question, and seek the unknown. The story of Mel's Hole endures because it's unsolved, and that's its greatest power. Despite skepticism and a lack of proof, the legend continues to inspire and intrigue. It's a reminder of how storytelling can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. The mystery invites us to explore, to question, and to dream. Some mysteries may never be solved, and that's what makes them so compelling. Mel's Hole stands as a symbol of the unknown, always just out of reach. The legend will continue to haunt and fascinate, a testament to the enduring allure of the unexplained.